Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with Johnny Robles. Johnny, you are definitely no stranger to the UNF audience. People kind of know you already. I kind of want to first off by asking you, how have things gone for you in the last couple of months since being part of UNF?
It's been pretty great actually, I get to do what I want. I get to train all day and then, sometimes we get some fights. So it's cool.
How many fights have you had now?
With UNF, I've had about 3.
Oh, talk to us about those and kind of what you went through each of those different bouts and kind of what you learned and what fans can also expect from you, coming off of those.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys are familiar with me and UNF, I don't fight for very long. My last fight was 30 seconds. The fight before that, I had to shave my head to make weight. So, I'm familiar face. Like you said, I'm very familiar. I'm bald. I have hair at one point. The next day, I'm bald. So, and I go out there and I finish fights.
It takes a lot of determination to just be like, you know what, not only am I cutting weight, am I doing what I need to do, but you know what, just to make it, I gotta shave my head. What was the experience like having to shave your head just to make weight?
I'm very, I don't really care about it. I was just like, fuck it, get the hair off. I need the weight off. Cut it off. So that's just it. I was struggling a little bit and, I did what I had to do. I didn't think it would be that much weight, but it turned out it was a lot of weight. So I was like, cool, I made it.
You're like, oh, I think we don't like, who knows what their hair actually weighs, right?
It could vary. I was expecting, the 0.2, but I got a good 0.4. So I was like, all right, that's cool.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and chat about your upcoming fight. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there.
I'm fighting Arnold Jimenez. He's a tough guy. He's fought some tough opponents, some questionable calls. But I'm looking forward to it. He's a grappler. I'm a grappler. So, usually those fights, they turn out exciting because we don't grapple. So we'll see what happens,
So one of the things I kind of want to get at is we know that clearly because, you're fighting, you're on the schedule, and you do this full time. I also want to find out, who are you outside of the cage? What do you do? Who is Johnny Robles outside of that cage?
Johnny Robles is Johnny Robles, This is me in the cage. This is me out the cage. My face is very stoic. I'm very soft-spoken. For the most part, I just coach kids. So it's either Johnny Robles or it's Coach Johnny. So
Coach Johnny, I know that the kids are learning from you, but what do you learn from the kids when you're coaching them?
Oh, man, there's just, for me, when I started fighting, everything kind of just like, oh, fuck, it clicked, and I got it, it came quick to me. And, you teach some of the kids some of the stuff and it clicks for them too. They're just like, oh, and then they just, then they're throwing other kids around. It's like, oh, well, just do the fucking thing kind of thing.
I love it. It's really easy. You just get in there and do the job and whatnot.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. All right. And my last question for you is I do want to ask you, what is your goals? What is your short-term goal? We really just started 2023. What does this year look like for you and your hopes?
Well, if you guys are familiar with me, again, I'm very active. My first year fighting, I fought about 9 times. Amateur, of course. But last year I fought 4 times. So you can expect me to be active. Who knows, maybe we get a title shot at some point.
Yeah. Hey, manifest it. Put it out there.
Might as well, right? Where's that belt at? 2 more fights. Give me 2 months. We can do it.
Awesome. Well, Johnny, thank you so much for chatting with me, and good luck at UNF 5. Up Next Fighting 5 is taking place at the Commerce Casino on Saturday, February 25th. Headlining this event will be Albert Morales, who will be defending his UNF Featherweight Championship against Javier Garcia. Want to learn more about us? Head on over to upnextfighting.com. In the meantime, if you want to check out some of our previous bouts, you can right here on our YouTube channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.